Hello, everyone. Hello, how are you doing? I am Divine Celion. It is great to be here with you. Don't worry, I will be seen soon. Just sometimes it's easier to do it this way. I am giving a money financial career read today. And this will be my last read for today. I don't know how these beautiful readers can do so many reads in one day. I cannot. I'm not going to do that. So this is a universal money read for the general community. And I am using the Dark Crystal deck. I actually was very called to use the Dark Crystal deck today. And I'll be using the Kipper deck. To get an overall sense of what's going on in your energy when it comes to your finances. So, let's get started. I am not a financial advisor. So please be advised that if you need some financial advice, please go and seek that out. Appreciate it. So we have the Fool. You're starting a new journey. Oh, okay. Queen of Gems. The Empress. And Page of Vials. Okay, let's take a look. Let us take a look. So we know what the Fool is. Let's look at the Queen of Gems. I'm going to assume the Queen of Gems is kind of like the Queen of Pentacles. But we're going to see. Let's see. Gems. Okay. Wait a moment. Trying to find it. Here it is. Idra. So when Idra finds the Gelfling Kira, she raises Kira as her own daughter, showing her with warm maternal love that the Queen of Gems exudes. Independent, financially stable, and practical. The Queen speaks to your ability to take care of your loved ones and yourself. So you are going to be beginning a new path where you're going to be abundant in being able to take care of yourself and those around you. And you have the Empress energy you're creating. You're the whole package, loves. You're the whole package. The whole package. Page of Vials, Lore. When Lore awakens from his stasis, his first act is to save others. He is guided by a courageous heart. This card speaks to opening yourself up to new emotional experiences, awakening creativity, engaging in artistic expression, and welcoming deep relationships. That has been the theme today, is creativity, living in that creativity, and fostering it and growing with it. So some of you are going to be put in a position where it's going to help you thrive and grow. That creativity is going to serve you. Okay. All right. We have the Ace of Stones, the Three of Stones, and the Seven of Shards. Let's see. And let me tell you why I chose the Dark Crystal deck. It calls to me because in the Dark Crystal, if you see the movie, right? No one tries to make the Skeksis change. They're just called back home. And it made me think, and it made me wonder, like we spend all our time trying to change people and make them be good, right? But then that changes their will too. So then I was wondering, I was like, in the Dark Crystal, they didn't try to change them. They let them be who they were. Because in the end, the mystics knew they were going to rejoin anyway. They couldn't stop prophecy. So then when we ask the question, why does the divine allow certain things to happen and to be? You're dealing with other people and their wills. And if that's how they will to be, you can't change it. That is their will to be that way. What you can change is how it affects you. And I thought about that. Because we always spend our time trying to change the mind of those that walk a devil's path or the darker path or whatever. You let them be them. You let them be who they are. You teach them love. You show them love. But prophecy will always be fulfilled irregardless. So, Ace of Stones. Like the light of the three suns piercing the ceiling of the dome rock, you're being touched by brilliance. Welcome the enhanced mental state. Prepare for new ideas and inspiration that allow you to realize your potential. I'm telling you, you're called to be the creator at this time. You have the Three of Stones. Although you may wish that your heart was impenetrable as the hide of the lock snake, it's essential to experience your feelings. You're grieving, but although the sadness seems overwhelming, it is temporary. The Three of Stones suggests that you mourn fully so that you can heal, learn, and gain clarity. So that is synonymous with the Three of Swords. Of Swords. So stones are synonymous with the swords. Okay. And then you have the Seven of Shards. So let's see. Seven of Shards. Upright. As the shards of the living crown made their rounds, the Gelfling Mudras knew there was a challenge brewing. Take this card as a warning that you could be called to fight for what you've earned. Don't back down. Advocate for your beliefs and perspective, even if others disagree. So if you have been mistreated at work, stand up for yourself. You will gain respect for standing up for yourself, but do it in such a way that's honorable to you, that shows you in an honorable light. You're being called, if you're looking for a job right now and you're an artistic and creative person, you're being called to be drawn to navigate to that type of job, to that type of field. If you're not sure what field you should go in and you left something that made you unhappy, choose something that will make you happy and fulfilled. Now is the time. Your creativity is going to be called into question to help something. Okay? So it's being called at this time. Okay. Two more for the tarot. We have the Seven of Stones. That would be the Seven of Swords. And then you have the Ten of Gems. So let's see. Seven of Stones. I opened it right up to it. Look at that. Are you scheming more deviously than Chamberlain? Ooh, Who's walking in the shadow saying, I have had enough and I'm going to do to them what they did to me? Who's doing this? Who's doing that? That's what this is showing me. When the Seven of Stones appears, it suggests that your strategy requires more thought before execution. If you get away with your plans, are you prepared to live with the work required to continue to keep up the secret? See? Or would it be easier to be upfront with what you need? Some of you are wanting to act like these people who are giving you a hard time. Some of you are wanting to do the same thing that was done to you. Do not do that. You will cost you your blessings. Do not do that. Do not do that. It's not worth it. You know why? Because you got the Ten of Gems. There's no need to bite the gold cord around you. The wealth you are experiencing is real. The Ten of Gems represents accomplishment, finding you successful and celebrating the completion of your project. Consider sharing your gains, both material, experimental with others. Sharing makes everything better for everyone else. Let me pull one more card. Because this Ten of Gems, which is the wish fulfillment, really. 10 Pentacles. Came after the Seven of Stones, which is the Seven of Swords. If you cheat, I want to see something. Is it going to show? Eight of Gems. Let's see what that is. That'd be the Eight of Pentacles skills. Okay, this is what this is telling me. Some of you, if you cheat to get this 10, oh, no, my loves. Your 10 was upside down. If you cheat to get this 10, you are going to be repeating the same cycle as the one who cheated on you and put you in the third party. Some of you are sitting in this beautiful energy of the Empress and the Queen of Gems and the Queen of Pentacles energy and growing and nurturing. But somewhere along the way, some of you got tired of doing the work and then are going to try to cheat. Don't cheat. Your Ten of Pentacles, the same thing that happened to the one that did this to you, is you are going to be the one that's going to be sitting in that energy. And guess what's going to happen? That person that did you wrong is going to get your blessings, and you're not going to get your new love. You're not. And then you're going to have to backtrack and learn the skills anyway. So it's going to be all for nothing. And then you're going to have a reputation that you're going to have to fix. You're going to make it all for nothing. Don't do that. Do not cheat because they did. Learn the skills. It will cost you the Ten of Pentacles. Don't do that. And I'm telling you, don't do it. It is not worth it. Just continue to work hard. I know some of you are tired. I know. But the energy you're sitting in, you begged for this Emperor or Empress energy. You begged for this King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles energy. And then you're going to turn around from being the fool into that energy, and you're going to act worse than the fool when you know better? No. No. And then you're building, using that creativity to build, and it's blessing you, and you're going to cheat and steal because you're tired? No. Don't you do it. I know you're tired. Think of it, as I said, in terms of moments, not time. If you count it in time of day and how many days it takes for you to get what you deserve, you'll drive yourself crazy. Think of in times of moments. Is it time yet? Not yet. Let me keep building. Is it time yet? Not yet. Okay, let me keep building. Do that. That's why you need your forgiveness. That's why you need your grace. Do that. All right. Main female. What about what's going on? Has thoughts of what? Work of being a privileged lady. So this is all about the feminine energy right now. This also looks like a warning to me. Now, you know, the United States had their election, right? But this is also a warning for the feminine energy all around. You know, at some point we're going to lead. We're going to have to set things right, right? But we can't equally be greedy as our male counterparts. Okay? So the Kipper deck is showing the main female having thoughts of working, becoming the privileged lady. Okay, working hard, like I said. Working hard. Courthouse. Over what? Courthouse came out. Bad health, change. Okay, so someone getting sued for what was done to you. Someone being brought to justice for what was done to you. You walked so hard by a community. That's going to change. You walked so hard to get here. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. You walked too hard to get here. Don't mess it up. You will undo everything. Everything they've done. You will undo everything, and it will go back in their court, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to have it to where it goes back to them. Mature woman. Excuse me. Oh, wait a minute. Community was upside down. So courthouse with this bad health will change, but not for this community, but for this mature woman. Gift was on its side. And then coffin. This mature woman wants this gift. Yet she has her own. But it's going to end. No one's leaving. No one's ever leaving. She wanted her own journey. Her own money. Oh my God, this is so crazy. I can't. Okay. Some of you have an older woman that wants what you can do. That's going to end. People are going to see and be held accountable for what's been done to you and how hard you've been working. But this mature woman, whether this is at work, I think, or in a situation, has no journey toward good fortune or an official person. Whoever was trying to set you up at work got set up and they don't receive what they wanted. You get the job. Whoever, they get toil and labor. They get toil and labor. You get a promotion. Or you're going to be heading something. I'm not seeing you working with other people. I'm seeing you leading. Because you were being held up from leading. Yeah, this person tried to steal the job that you wanted. Or you have. They were trying to steal the job you have. And be the one to walk it. But they can't do what you do. So this thief, you got thief, expectation, false person. So this thief was expecting this false person to do what? Adjudication upside down. This thief was expecting this false person to get adjudication. They don't get adjudication. They don't get that. No. Both of you two. Main meal. In despair. For what their mother did. This is sad. When you just use people. No, this person trying to steal this job. Or try to have two people. Like when you're trying to control situations and go easier for you. No. This main male is in despair. Marriage is a contract. This main male is in despair over this contract. That's leading them to poverty. They wanted to be lovers. So, this contract is leading them to poverty. Let me see. Hold on. Sudden wealth is lovers, sudden wealth. Mature man. Imprisoned. So, it's something about a couple working together that creates sudden wealth. And this mature man is going to be imprisoned. See, they really didn't want to put you in this position. But only you can walk it. Only you can do it. They did not want you in this job. They fought tooth and nail to put someone else in this job. If you're a spiritual being, which we're all spiritual beings, but you're a high-ranking spiritual being, man, they were trying to move you out the way, put your energy on someone else, keep ciphering your energy on to someone else so they can control the narrative. You don't change destiny, and you don't change prophecy. Someone knew this wasn't going to work. Someone knew this wasn't going to work. Someone knew this wasn't going to work. I keep getting that this mature man knew, but hoped. An imprisonment over this courtship. You can't replace fake with real. You can't expect fake to do it when the real one has to do it. And you can't control them. Courtship, child. concern message. Either this courtship produced a child of concern. Yes. It's the child you're going to have. It's the child you're going to have. That's going to be so powerful. Like, you produce lines that are powerful. You're someone who produces spiritual beings that are high ranking. So in terms of money, your partnership is going to produce something that is going to influence the world. Something so beautiful, creative, like a child, innocent, beautiful, creative, bright-eyed, brings all those elements to people. And you're going to find the right person. Because I'm not seeing a community. Community came upside down. I'm not seeing a group of people. You're going to find the right person or small group. But really, for you, it's a person. It's your partner who's coming in that you're going to create this with. And that's what they didn't want you to create. That's the concern. You will have no message concern upside down over a house. House was upside down. That's funny because concern and message were two separate cards. And then message of concern came out again. So there's a huge concern over this. Huge concern over a house, unexpected income. Oh, they're super concerned. This is double. High honor. Oh yeah, they can't stop you. They can't stop you. This is your path that you're supposed to be working at work. This path is meant for you in your profession. They can't stop you because they can't do what you do. Can't make it a pathway. That's your pathway. They can't stop you. And it is pathway, family room, wealthy man, distant horizon. Your path is to provide for your family and your bloodline, your generational line, and to restore them with financial abundance that they took from your family line. No, they can't. They can't take that. They can't take that from you. That is meant for you. You understand? They want to think they can. They can't take that from you. So let me get a success card. Let's see what success card is for you. We're going to get a rune oracle card too. So what can we do to help the universal community on their path toward this financial abundance that people are trying to stop for them that they can't? So just know they can't. Keep working hard. Don't cheat to win. You will lose. Do not say, oh, well, if they can do it, I can do it. No, you will lose. They're trying to get you to react that way. Do not. You will lose. All right, one more shuffle. All right. What do they need to walk forward successful at this time? What do they need? Financially in abundance. What do they need? Show me what they need. Show me what they need at this time. Please and thank you. Okay, take down this. Show me what they need at this time. Show me what they need. Thank you. All right. Events, personal brand, publicity. So for some of you, especially if you're working in marketing or building your own business or growing your brand, those type of things, those type of fields. What's going to set you apart is events. It says we do not remember days, we remember moments. Okay? Thinking about what you can gather, what type of event you can create for your fans, for your branding. What event can you put on that they'll remember you? Personal brand. Your personal branding is a story in a world full of storytellers. Be authentic. How do people perceive you and your business? 100% authentic. If you come out lying and promising things you can't deliver on, that's not a good thing. So, what does your brand say about you? Does it need to be revamped? Does it need to be redone? Right? Publicity. Next to doing the right thing, the most important thing is letting people know you're doing the right thing. Let people know what you're doing. Okay, we sat in silence for a while. When you are ready, share what you're doing, especially when they can't touch it. When you're ready, share. Okay? When you're ready, share. It may help someone else, but you got to make yourself known. You got to walk your path. It is time. It's time for them to see you where you are not invisible anymore. So you got to find ways to do that. Logo. Logos are graphic extensions of the internal realities of a company. Some of you either may be making them, will be making money off of them, can make money doing any of these, putting on events, personal brand, publicity, logo. If you have any skills in these areas, now is the time for you to go out, be creative, put your authentic self in it, and do these a different way that no one else is doing. Make yourself known. Investor deck. Okay. A wrong plan will not just damage your business, it will also damage your funds, resources, market reputations, time, and above all, your morale. So, can you access investor decks from successful companies similar to yours? Time to invest. Do research. Okay? You got to do more than just running your business. Now you have to invest in it. So if you're someone who owns your own business, or you have a company where you can invest, like your stock, when you work for them, you have stock in the company. Okay, start researching that and building that more. This is going to sound terrible, but with the president that we have, the presidency that we have, use it to your advantage. There are many ways to use certain situations to your advantage. Use it to your advantage. Okay, here's the last ones. Okay. Ooh, all right. These are good ones. Saying no. If you want more time, freedom, and energy, start saying no. If something is not serving you, if you're asked to do something at work that is not conducive, that is not ethical, that can get you in a lot of trouble, say no. You will lose your 10 of Pentacles. It came out. Say no. Have strength and courage enough to stand up for yourself. Stillness. In the midst of movement and chaos, keep stillness inside of you. Okay? At work, you may be a worker, but it is still you who is producing the work. So, you must come first. There are times that you're going to have to sit quiet and reflect. Do that. Business is not just money. It is psychology. Okay? It is movement of that money and directing and controlling how it moves. So you are a part of that. And a part of that is your spirituality and where you're at in that. I'm gonna give, okay. I'm gonna take a pause for a moment, because there are a lot of us that do spiritual works, and we don't like taking money for doing the spiritual work because we're not supposed to be. We're taught not to. But I'm learning as I get older, there is never an equal amount of exchange of money for energy spent and energy used to help someone, right? And in service, there was never a dollar amount we put on that. However, you still have to live and make a living. You make a living by helping others with how they're going, what they're doing. It's an equal exchange of energy. Money in abundance is energy. Where the problem come in is when you start hoarding it and keeping it and not using it to serve. That's what our world is right now. People have an abundance and they're not using it to serve. When they're doing philanthropic things, yeah, they're giving money to organizations and charity. Oh, some don't want me to say, oh, well, you're giving money to organizations and charities, but you get a tax write-off, so you get the money back. How is that giving? How is that serving if you're giving it back or you're getting it back? When you serve, that is a sacrifice given. That is not a tax write-off back. That is not a pat on the back. Oh, look what I did. You're not supposed to sit up there and even share that. What you do for others is supposed to be done in secret. That's how you know it was done out of love. Right? Unless you're teaching others to do it as well. But you have to receive. As energy back, you have to receive. So then they can argue for their taxes. Well, I gave and I got it back. Well, that's true. That's true. So, motivation. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. This is so true, and this is what Mahatma Gandhi said. This is what a lot of us have been going through, whether love, relationships, money, it don't matter. This is what's been going on. I must read this part again. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, they make fun of you, right? Then they fight you because they can't beat you, and then you win because you walked away. Motivation. Some of you may not be motivated at work. You need to find out what you're not motivated about. Those of you that are moving forward and creating that artistry, what is your passion? Is it turning too much into a job? For some of you, your creations are turning too much into a job when you used to enjoy it. Find the joy in why you enjoy it. Let the money be a small part. Let someone else take care of that and bring that in for you that you trust. And you just deal with the creation piece so you can keep loving the creation piece. Okay? But you got to keep motivated. Self-care. The time to relax is when you don't have time for it. That was by Sidney J. Harris, the journalist. Okay. So my loves. My loves. Hold on. Let me give you who said what. So the next to doing the right thing, the most important thing is letting people know you're doing the right thing. That was John D. Rockefeller who said that. Some of these are by anonymous people. Oh, I like this. Logos are the graphic extensions of the internal realities of a company. That's Saul Bass. Stillness was in the midst of movement and chaos. Keep stillness inside of you. That was Deepak Chopra. Okay. And for self-care, the time to relax is when you don't have time for it. Sidney J. Harris, journalist. Okay. That is what you're being called to do, financially speaking. Let's get a Forest Fae message for you. Message from the fairies. And you may think, well, what the heck does nature have to do with business? Everything. Everything, like how nature runs. It's a symbiotic relationship until man puts a hand in it and then they mess it up. Right? But business is supposed to be the same way. It's supposed to serve and give at the same time. That's what business does. Okay, here's the 2. Love this. 1, keep going. Trust in yourself and have all you need. And then the good wife. Trust your inner wisdom. The message is the same. It doesn't matter if it's a universal read, love read, financial read. The message is the same. You have this wealth of creativity in you. You've got to use it. You got to use it, my loves. You have it. Think of different ways of putting on events for you to be seen, especially if you're a performer or an artist. Put on an art show. Put on a performance. Have other performers there that were treated like you that have not been seen. Give a way. Like you may want to do something every month to give a way for people to be seen, for new talent to be seen every month. Something like that. Develop logos if you're an artist. You know, you may be having a hard time getting started, even if you're a teenager. Develop logos. Use your genius. I'm so loving seeing these young people making music and sharing their art forms, and from cosplay to science to everything. Encourage, make them grow. And you can do the same thing at any age. I'm seeing that. Any age. I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this helped. Please, again, for investments, go see a financial advisor. They have to be licensed in those particular areas. Know what you're doing when you're putting your money to use and you're putting your money to work. Trust and believe in the process. But you got this. Do it the right way. You've already been through the dark. Do not cheat the process. You will lose and get cheated. I guarantee you. That's what the cards are showing. All right, my loves. I love you. Take care now. You have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Namaste.